Hey everybody, this is Andrew Tisser and welcome back to Healthcare Career Strategy Bites. And happy Friday. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Andrew Tisser. I'm an emergency physician, podcast host of the Talk to Me Doc podcast, as well as a career strategist for early career physicians and healthcare professionals who are dissatisfied with their career and are looking to make a change. This month, we're talking about how to start thinking outside the box. And the first week, we talked about what is realistic versus what is possible. Anything is possible, right? Last week, we talked about the common non-clinical careers and why you shouldn't limit yourself to these. And a little review of the sunk cost fallacy, which I'm such a fan of. And this week, we're going to talk about a common misconception when it comes to transitioning or restructuring your current career, and that comes to money. And for those of you who know me at all, you know that I love talking about money because we should talk about it more. But that's not what we're here to talk about today. We're here to talk about I need to do something that matches my clinical salary, right? I have to do that right away. I have to make the exact same amount of money or I can't change, right? And that is real, right? I mean, I understand that. I got tons of loans. I got a family. I got a mortgage. So let's unpack this a little bit, right? So I have to match my clinical salary right away. Well, first of all, there's a few other things to consider. What about benefits? Now, if you're going to the non-clinical world, oftentimes in the clinical world, your salary is pretty capped. You might get some promotions a little here and there, a little extra. But overall, your lifetime earnings during your clinical position is not going to change much. Fortunately, some people's salary goes down over the years. But when it comes to the non-clinical arena, there's a lot of room for vertical and lateral growth. Additionally, the other thing you want to think about is benefits because there are profit sharing, stock options, etc., and some really amazing vacation packages. There's all kinds of benefits that you don't think about in the clinical realm because we just don't get them, right? When it comes to starting a non-clinical side gig or business, even if you're going to stay in clinical medicine, oftentimes that's self-employed, right? So you own your business, so you get to start thinking about things like major write-offs, home office deduction, opening other retirement accounts, and really just huge amounts of deductions. Once I started my business, I was able to really offset a lot of my clinical salary using deductions for my business. So that's a whole other topic as well. And the other thing is, maybe you don't have to match your salary, right? And maybe just having weekends off again is worth it to you. Maybe being home at 5 for dinner is worth the monetary investment, right? It's not really an investment, but the change in your salary. Is it worth it working 80 hours a week, to make X amount of salary? Whereas if you're working 40 hours a week, how much could you do on the side? Could you create a business? Could you create a project? Could you do other things? Could you just spend time with your family? And how much is that worth to you? The other part of it is, how much is being unhappy and burnt out and miserable costing you? What is it costing you in relationships? Unfortunately, some people go down this road towards divorce and other things like that because they're so burnt out. Because you can't tell me that you don't bring it home, because you do. So matching your clinical salary right away is, multifaceted, and I don't want this to constrain you. Some of these positions that my clients transition into make more money. So just a thought about matching your clinical salary and not letting it constrain you when it comes to your job search. That's all I got for today. So if you want to learn more about me and what I do, just visit my website at andrewtisserdo.com. Check it out. Also leave me a comment. Tell me what you'd like and don't. All right. Enjoy your weekend.